Hey all, what's up everybody? Tim from the LB with today's Self-Confidence Espresso. We are in the woods at sunset and we've only got a couple minutes, so I want to bust this clip out really quickly. Today is New Year's Eve and we are on the verge of breaking into a brand new year, 2017. What does that mean? Well, for a lot of us, it means a brand new start. It means going after the things that we want, and it means changing the things that have happened this year that didn't coincide with what we want and making them right, making them new, doing better this time. It means going out there and killing it, knowing who you are, what you're about, and going after what you want. So as we move into 2017, I'm sure a lot of you have got New Year's resolutions on your mind. I know I've got a bunch on my plate, got a bucket list that I spent the last couple days formulating, and I gotta tell you, it's got me super excited. And if your resolutions don't have you excited and they aren't emotionally compelling, they're probably not gonna stick. So what I wanna help you do is get them to the point where they're gonna stick and they're gonna be so emotionally compelling. Your why for doing them is gonna be so powerful that you just bust through any challenges or oppositions or difficulties that you might have, because your reason for doing it and your why is the biggest thing on your radar screen. That no matter what comes up, your why is more important, your why is more compelling. And these are things that you're not thinking I should do, but these are things that you're thinking you must do and you have to go after them. So how do you add that kind of motivational fuel? How do you turn 2017 into the most righteous year that you've ever had? And that is done by what I call using the rocking chair test. And the rocking chair test is this. Imagine that you're 90 years old in a nursing home, sitting in a rocking chair, looking back on your life, thinking about what have I done and what haven't I done? And when you talk to a lot of elderly senior citizens and you ask them what would they have done differently in their life, the number one reason, this has been surveyed, the number one reason, the number one things folks would have done differently is they would have gone after what they wanted. They would have risked more. They would have gone for the things that were important to them. But for whatever the reason, due to fear or worry, anxiety or doubt or circumstances, they backed off and they didn't go for it, and they get to live with the wonderful gift of regret. Now, obviously I'm being sarcastic there, because regret is a hell of a gift and it's not something that you or I want to be living with. So picture yourself in that rocking chair when you're 90 and look at your resolutions from 2017. Which ones did you leave on the table? Which ones didn't you go after? Which ones weren't important enough to sacrifice everything to make your life or somebody else's life better? Can you live with that? And just immerse yourself in the pain of not doing and achieving and becoming all the things that were so important to you, would have made your life exponentially better. And then think about not only the pain of losing those things, but then think about how could your life have improved if you would have gotten them, and where would you be at if you had done them and gone after what you really wanted. Look, fear and faith are the same forces. They're both spiritual. Faith has the belief in a positive outcome, and fear has the belief in a negative outcome. And it takes just as much energy to practice faith and belief as it does to practice fear. And you say, well, that's not true. I can't practice faith. And the fact of the matter is you probably can, because if you're worrying, you're practicing perverted faith or fear. So I want you to flip that. I want you to believe in 2017 like you've never believed. And that's going to come from the strength of your why. That's going to come from the fact that you've set goals that are so emotionally compelling, you have to go after them. And you're going to leverage those by thinking about the pain of not doing them. What are you sacrificing as far as life fulfillment is concerned? What are you sacrificing as far as becoming and achieving and doing what you were put on this earth to do, and leaving everything out there and just dying with your foot on the accelerator, having done everything you could possibly do? You've lived a life that was well lived. And what's the price for not doing it? And not only affecting you, but affecting other people like your kids or your friends or your family. And think about that. And as you put that picture together, that should give you the fuel that's necessary to not only go after your resolutions, but to transcend them and move beyond them and to set the next mark. And probably by June or July, you're going to have achieved most of them. And you're going to be able to set newer goals and bigger goals. And if you use this tool, you're going to be able to use it for the rest of your life. Think about that. When you're 90, did you do everything you wanted to do? Did you really go after what was important to you? And if not, what pain was caused as a result of that for you and other people? And what did you miss out on? And where did you sell yourself short and not go for everything that you really wanted? Can you live with that? I don't think you can, or you wouldn't be watching this. So the challenge is the rocking chair test. Look at those resolutions. Think about that. Get that emotional fire behind them and make this the year that you kick fear in the ass, you turn the dial up on faith, and you just put all that emotional intensity behind your resolutions and you go after what you want, because at the end of 2017, you're going to be a year older either way. So why not make it the best year of your life? And you know what? When you do that, you'll be able to build on 2017 when you go into 18 and 19 and 20, because you get momentum, and momentum produces big time wins. So Tim from the LV saying Happy New Year to all of you. Thanks for watching. Get those resolutions out, those goals. Make them emotionally compelling. Go for what you want, because you've only got one shot at this thing called life. Turn the knob up on faith and shut fear off. Turn the voices off. And if you do that, you will be surprised in 365 days from now, when you look back, all the awesome things that you did and everything that you've become, and it's going to set the stage for a remarkable 2018, 19, 20, and beyond. Go for it, because you are worth it. Tim from the LV, wishing you an awesome new year. Looking forward to talking to you in 2017, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.